healthy.
Yep.
As long as he's able.
All right, we're going to start in 1 minute. If you need to use the restroom, grab water, do your thing. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here today. Just a quick housekeeping. Homie fluff pillow. We hopefully you get the reference. We still have a mask ordinance in the state of Colorado. You're welcome to take your mask off while you're on your mat if you feel that it impedes your ability to breathe. We just ask that if you go to the restroom or fill up your water or anything, that you put your mask back on. Under that clause, I will not be wearing mine. I'll be a naked face. If you are joining us on, I can't wait until I get to see everyone's face like out in the real world again. It's just so weird not being able to see people's expressions. Seeing smiles is something that like really brings joy to my day, and it fucking sucks not being able to see smiles. Anyway, fingers crossed. If you're joining us online, let's get the playlist going. This is a fresh playlist just created 30 minutes ago, so I hope you like it. Give me compliments. Please don't beat me down. I hope you like it. The first song is called Open Me Slowly, and if you're ready to hit play, we'll hit it in 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start standing today. If you're wondering what's in my jar here, this is not alcohol, although it might have a little bit. It is homemade kombucha, and it tastes like straight vinegar. So if you see me choke or cough anything up, it could be because I drank this too quick. Unrelated. We're working on twists today. Close your eyes. Take up space. Take a full breath in and out of your mouth. Again, full breath in and open mouth. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Turn your palms face down. Exhale, arms by your sides. Again, sweep out and up. Palms down, arms by your sides. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. This time, swan dive down. Lead with your heart, hinge from your hips, and draw your nose towards your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose towards your shins. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep out and up, reverse swan dive, arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, reach as far as you can to the sides of the room. Nice Kendra, draw your nose to shins. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold, draw your nose to shins. Use the strength of your arms to create more compression. Last round, up to mountain. Inhale, sweep out and up, reach your arms as high as you can. This time, open twist to the right. So it's right arm back, left arm forward. Try your best to keep your hips facing to the front of your mat. Likely, your right hip wants to pull back. Instead, pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Gaze to right thumb. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center. Right arm sweeps under and up. Open twist to the left. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Gaze to left thumb. Back to center, inhale. One more time, open to the right and gaze to the back of the room. Inhale, sweep up. Open twist to the back. Inhale, mountain reach. Back bend, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, reach up, nice Johan. Hands together, forward fold, dive down. Draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. This time, find plank pose, so walk your feet back. And let's pause here for about 3 rounds of breath. I want you to shift forward, shift back, left and right. Just see how it feels to be in plank. Have your core engaged. Good, and with your next inhale, shift forward an inch. Lower halfway or all of the way. Keep your elbows hugged to your side ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Draw your shoulders back and your heart forward. And then exhale to downward dog. Beautiful, everyone. 3 breaths in downward dog. Option to pedal it out if that feels good. And I know a couple of us are fairly new to practicing together. So I just want to mention that safety is always of utmost importance when we go through our practice. A little bit of discomfort is good, but if you start to feel pain at any time, then please skip or modify the postures. Inhale forward to high plank. Lower halfway or all of the way. Cobra or up dog. Press down into your hands, pull your heart forward and shoulders back. And then to downward dog. Nice, Brandy. Full breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. We're going to keep left hand planted and wave right arm open. Now, walk your left foot back another inch or 2 and press your left heel to the back wall like you're going to press into it. And then lift your left thigh up as you drive your right heel down. And I know that's a lot to throw at you, but we just want to have our lower body engaged. Inhale, press down. Stay here and rotate left shoulder under, right shoulder back. One more breath. Right hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot to the left side of the room and side lunge into your left leg. Flex your right toes towards your shin and get your hips as low as you can. A little bit of movement can be good here if you're shifting forward or back or bouncing your hips. Inhale, move back to the front of your mat. Step back to high plank and go through your flow with the exhale. Cobra or up dog. To downward dog, exhale. Cleansing breath in through your nose. Out of your mouth. Left leg high, inhale. Step between your hands. Keep your right hand planted and walk your right foot back. I'm going to throw all of those same cues at you again. So drive your right heel back. Lift your right thigh up. And then drive your left heel down. Now press down to reach your left arm up. Press down with your right hand, yeah? Use the strength of your right hand to rotate your right shoulder under and your left shoulder open. 2 breaths. Nice, Marcia. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, pivot to the right side of the room. And then side lunge to your right leg. And we've got 2 breaths to play here if you want to shift or bounce or anything else. Inhale, turn to the front of the room and find high plank with your exhale. Go through your flow, high to low. Cobra or up dog to downward dog. Good, and let's drop down to plank pose for what is it called? Tabletop. Yeah. Turn your fingertips towards the sides of the room. Let your wrists face inwards. And we're just going to find some circular motions here. Again, so fingertips to the sides of the room, wrists face inwards. Make some circles with your nose on the floor. Imagine that there is a string attached to your nose and you're drawing circles with it. Wouldn't that be a weird sight if someone was painting with their nose? And then switch directions. If you're going in one circular direction, go ahead and go the opposite way. Good. And then let's go to the backs of the hands. Spin your fingertips towards your knees. We're now on the back of the hands. And then just shift forward and back. If you need to take some pressure out of it, you can always bend your elbows. Unwind your hands. And we'll set up threaded needle. With your inhale, sweep your right arm open. Find some movement for your arm joints. And then exhale, thread your right arm all the way through to the left. And let's do that motion 2 more times with the breath. Inhale, sweep out and open. Exhale, thread through. 1 more time with your deepest breath. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, thread through. Good, and we'll pause here. Shift forward and back. Good, and we want the weight of our torso to be creating a compression from our arm into the earth. So let the weight of your torso just kind of collapse into your arm. And then you have a couple choices here. If you want to extend your left hand forward, if you want to bring your hand behind your back for a bind, breathe into your right shoulder. And out of your right shoulder. 1 more breath. Set up to unwind. Left hand under shoulder. Inhale, sweep your right arm open. Release it to the earth. Left side. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, thread it through. 2 more just like that. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, thread. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep. Move your arm joints and then exhale, thread through. And speaking of joints, I've been using this joke for a while now. We have a conscious cannabis workshop coming up on February the 13th. Matt Gasmovic and Jesse Seymour are leading the class. It's a 90-minute practice, and it's BYOW, bring your own weed. A couple other workshops happening, but I won't throw those at you right now. Take a full breath into your left shoulder. Sink a little bit deeper. 1 more breath. Set up to unwind. Inhale, sweep your arm to the sky. Exhale, release your hand down. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, arch your back, round your chin into your chest and gaze to your belly. Again, drop your belly, lift your chin, rotate your tailbone as high as you can. Exhale, arch your back, chin to your chest, gaze to your belly button. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to downward dog. All right, we're just going to build onto our flow that we've already done. Sweep your right leg to the sky. Step between your hands. This time up to crescent lunge. Lift up. And just make sure that your feet are where you want them. We want feet about hip distance apart. You can either use the mirror or look down, but just make sure that you're not on a tightrope, more on railroad tracks than anything else. Good. Now, just as we did in the low lunge, try driving your heel back and then lifting your thigh up, then lunge deeper into your front leg. That way we have our back leg super active. Inhale, reach. Open twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Maybe gaze to your right thumb. Full breath here. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale back up to crescent. Airplane torso. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. One more time. Inhale, crescent. Way to recover, Michelle. Exhale, airplane torso. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up to the side. Give it a little shake out. Move all of your joints. We're not moving on until I see everyone's joints moving. Mike's got it. Let's take a full breath. Get as big as you can. Dive down between your legs. Top of your head towards the earth. Grab opposite elbows and just let your head and your neck hang heavy here. Take a little sway side to side if that feels good. And then let's go for a twist. Release your hands down. Inhale, find a halfway lift with your torso. Bring your left hand underneath your face. Right hand to your lower back. And then start to open and rotate your torso towards the side. Make sure that your hips stay level. From here, reach your right arm up, but don't worry about reaching it to the ceiling. Instead, focus more on rotating through your shoulders. Full breath. Go a little bit deeper. Release your right hand down, and let's just switch it out. Right hand under your face, left hand to lower back. Once you feel that your hips are level, then reach your left arm open. Press down, inhale. Pull your right shoulder under and left shoulder back. 2 more breaths. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold. Get the top of your head as low as you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Reposition your footing for warrior 2. Open up as you feel ready. Good, and make sure that your front heel is in the same line as the arch of your back foot. Deepen your breath. Pull your knee open towards the pinky edge of your foot. Full breath in. Sink just a little bit deeper. Reverse warrior. Nice, Michelle. To side angle, exhale, elbow to inner thigh, extend through your right side. Good save, Jesse. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle. Jesse, what are your legs doing? Again, to reverse warrior. And then exhale to side angle. Good, we're going to pause here. Press into the pinky edge of your right foot and keep that extension going through your right side body. Let's take a half bind. Bring right hand behind your back to your left trouser pocket. And then press your left hand into your left hip so that you can further rotate your right shoulder back. Gaze to the ceiling. Keep the half bind. Inhale, reverse triangle. Maybe shorten your stance a few inches. And then find triangle. Pull your hip back, reach your hand forward, and then open up. Option to keep the half bind, or if you'd rather reach, you're more than welcome to. Beautiful, everyone. Nice, Amy. Full breath. Stay here or lift off to half moon if you are ready for it. Drag your right big toe towards your left ankle and lift off. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Deepen your breath. Last full inhale. If you are lifted, slowly glide back. Nice control, Kendra. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front and freestyle for 4 breaths. Choose your route. Freestyle could be taking push-ups. It could be handstands. It could be a yogi squat, child's pose, or just drinking some water. Nice, everyone. I feel like such a yogi drinking kombucha in a yoga class. Welcome to Boulder County, baby. Let's take a full breath in. Hashtag woke. Exhale. Just kidding. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale, draw your nose to shins. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Bounce it out, wiggle it out. Try to move every joint in your body. The only important thing is that you just move every joint. It doesn't have to look like anything specific. Nice, Martha. Inhale, back to chair, sweep it up. Open twist to the right. Inhale, back to chair. Open twist left. One more time, chair pose. Open twist right. Try to keep your knees together. Again, chair. Open twist left. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, reach. Hands together, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Step right foot back. Set up crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up. Open twist to the left. Only when you're ready. There's no rush. We're holding for a breath. Inhale, crescent, reach up. Airplane torso, exhale. 5-pointed star, open up, give it a little shake. And then find warrior 2 to the back of the room. 1 breath to feel it out. Nice, Greg. Solid. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Great form, everyone. This time, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg and maybe shorten your stance. And find triangle. Hip back, hand forward as far as you can reach, and then hinge open. Deepen your breath. Focus on rotating through your shoulders. Maybe gaze to the ceiling. Half moon if you're ready for it. Inhale, step. Trust yourself. And at the same time, be willing to fall, but safely. Last full breath, get a little bit bigger. Slowly step it back. 5-pointed star, inhale, open. Cartwheel to the front and freestyle for a few breaths. Full breath in. Open mouth. One more time, full breath in. Open mouth. All right, we're just going to add on to the flow a teensy bit. Inhale, look forward. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, go really slow. Super slow to open twist right. Slow back to chair. Slow to the left. This time, left leg's going to lift for staff pose. Inhale, rise. Good. Pause here. Try to relax the top of your shoulders towards the earth. With your exhale, press down into your right heel to get a little bit taller, more firm. Inhale, reach bigger. Open twist to the left. Option to stay here or bring right hand to outer left knee, or bring right hand to foot and extend your leg forward if that's in your practice. If you really want to test your balance, send your gaze to your left thumb. Full breath. Get it, Greg. Inhale, back up to staff. Lift. Woo! Airplane torso, step it back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up and give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back. Full breath in. Sink a little bit deeper. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Side angle exhale. Right to reverse triangle. Inhale. Triangle exhale. Half moon if you want it. We're only holding for 3 breaths. Deepen your breath. Continue reaching your right arm straight up for the sky. Last full inhale. Slowly glide it back. 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front. Simple flow. High to low plank. Elbows hug as you lower. Beautiful, everyone. Full breath in. Tongue out, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. We're opening to the left first, exhale. Inhale, chair. Open to the right. Right leg up for staff pose, inhale. Pause here. Relax your shoulders. Drive your left heel down into the floor to get taller. Inhale, reach up. Open twist to the right. Stay here or bring hand to outer right knee. Apply pressure for a deeper twist. Or maybe bring hand to foot. Deepen your breath. Way to stick with it, Marcella. Last full breath in. Inhale to staff, sweep it up. Exhale, step it back, sweep your arms. 5-pointed star, inhale, open. Warrior 2 to the back. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon if you want it. Last 2. 1. Step it back. 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front. Go through a simple flow. High to low. Cobra or up dog. And then to downward dog. Exhale. Nicely done. Shift forward to high plank. Lower all of the way down to your belly. Locust pose. Bring your hands by your hips with your palms facing down. Inhale, lift everything up. Spread your fingers and toes. Inhale, lift higher. Regular locust, yeah. 2 more, higher. Fullest expression all the way. Exhale, release. Woo. Send your gaze to the right. We're setting up half locust. If you haven't done this one before, it can be kind of tricky. What we want to do is bring forearms together underneath your belly. And just do your best. If they're a little bit separated, that's okay. But really try to get them close together. It's going to make things easier for you. Now we're going to press down into the floor to lift legs up. And I like to think about mouth on the mat, as gross as that might be. It's good for your immune system. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press down to lift. Good. Breathe. Press down into your forearms. Good. Press harder. Keep going. Last 2. 1. Release. Unwind your arms and send your gaze to the left. Nicely done, y'all. That's not an easy pose. Deepen your breath. Bound locust. Bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Squeeze your wrists, your forearms, your shoulders together. Inhale, lift everything up. And try to get hands interlaced if you can. That'll give you more grip strength. Inhale, lift higher for 3. Higher for 2. Fullest expression. Up for 1. Exhale, release. Swing it back to child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. If you'd rather do embryo, that's a good choice too. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to downward dog. Cleansing breath. Open mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, lift. Drinking bird, exhale. Right leg up for staff pose. Open twist to the right. Straight back to staff pose. Inhale. This time to airplane. Keep your right leg up. Keep an up dog tilt to your chest. Reach your fingers back. Reach your heel back. Last full breath. Bend your left knee and step it back to crescent. Inhale, arms up. Open twist to the left. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star, open up. Warrior 2 to the back. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse triangle. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, last one of the practice, or at least the last one on this side. Flex your left toes towards your shin. Good. And now just for my entertainment, send your gaze to the side of the room. And then start to send your gaze to the ceiling. And then close your eyes. Slowly step it back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. And cartwheel to the front. Go through your flow. Or you can skip it if you want. There's no right or wrong. Beautiful, everyone. Full breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale, rise. Drinking bird, exhale. Inhale, left leg up for staff. Open twist to the left. Inhale, staff. Nice, Michelle. Exhale, airplane, sweep it back. Pause here for 3 breaths. Last breath. Bend your right knee and step it back. Crescent, inhale. Open twist to the right. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Warrior 2 to the back. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Reverse triangle. Triangle exhale. Last half moon if you want it. Deepen your breath. 2 more. Gaze to the side of the room. Gaze to the ceiling. And then close your eyes. Woo! Slowly step it back. 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front. Go through your flow, one of the last ones of the evening. Excellent. We had a request for a front of the quad stretch. Sweep your right leg to the sky. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee and untuck your toes. And we're just going to go straight into the quad stretch. So turn your toes to the right, your right toes to the right. Roll your knee open to the side. Left hand to the center of your mat. And then bend your left knee and reach back with your right hand for your foot. And ideally, we'll try to grab from the outside of the foot. Should feel a stretch somewhere here in your quad. Deepen your breath. Last full breath. Slowly release. Bring your right leg inside of your arms. Set up half splits. Straighten your right leg. Flex your toes back towards your shin and draw your nose to your knee. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, fold nose to shin. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Last 2. Last 1. Slowly lift back up. Walk your hands forward. Step back to downward dog and let out a grunt as you go like you're 90 years old. Inhale forward to high plank. Go through your flow. Nice, Martha. Full breath in. Open mouth. Left leg high. Step to the outside of your left hand. Turn your left toes 10 degrees to the left. Right hand to the center of your mat. Roll your knee open to the side. Pull right heel to right glute. Reach back with your left hand for your foot. Deepen your breath. Last breath. Slowly release. Set up half splits. Bring left leg inside of your arms and fold nose to shin. And there's a secret trick to this pose if you want an even more efficient stretch, which means that it's also going to be more uncomfortable. First is drive your heel down into the floor and then pull your left heel back like you're trying to scrunch up your mat, all the while flexing your toes towards your shin. That's how you get all of the muscles in the back of your leg active so you can stretch them all at the same time. 2 more breaths. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Step back to downward dog, let out a grunt. Inhale forward to high plank. Last flow of the evening. And we'll meet in down dog. Shift forward to high plank. Lower all of the way down to your belly. We missed the pose earlier. Can you think of what it is? Open wing. Reach your right arm all the way out to the right side of the room. And then try to reach it another 2 inches further out to the right. So really overextending your arm. Roll open. And put a little bit of pressure from your right hand down into the floor. Inhale, fill your chest with as much air as you can. And breathe out. Again to your chest. And out. 3 more. Inhale, fill. 3 sips of air. Exhale out. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch. 1 more breath here. Inhale, fill. 3 sips of air. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, go deeper into your stretch and then lower down to your belly. Maybe let out a sound. Ooh. Good, and let's go to the left side. Reach your left arm all the way out to the left side of the room and roll open as you are ready. Put a little bit of pressure from your hand down into the floor. Inhale, fill your chest. Then breathe out of your arm. Again to your chest. Out of your arm. 3 more. Last 2. 3 sips of air. Exhale out. Last 1. 3 sips and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale out. Lower back down to your belly. Ugh. And flip over to, just kidding, let's go to child's pose. Okay, lift your torso, and we're going to find either pigeon pose or frog pose. So your choice. I'm going to cue frog pose, but if you know pigeon and you'd rather be there for an outer hip stretch, go for it. If you're good with an inner hip stretch, roll up your mat and turn to the side. And you can be facing whichever direction you want. If you're like, well, do I want to do pigeon? Then just come on into frog pose. The water's fine. So just a reminder, in frog, we want to have knees and feet at a 90-degree bend. And from here, we just try to lower torso down to the earth. Those of you in frog pose, we're holding for 3 minutes. If you're in half pigeon, we're holding for 1.5 minutes on each side. I'll let you know when we're halfway through. Relax your neck and your shoulders wherever you are. This is about as funky as music gets for half pigeon. Those of you in half pigeon, take 2 more breaths to find your edge. And then if you're in half pigeon, go ahead and switch sides. If you are in frog pose, I regret to inform you, you're only halfway through. Mwahaha. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in fully. Breathe out all the way. 5 more just like that. Last 3. 2. 1. Inhale, raise to your hands and start to scoot forward to your belly. Straighten your legs out behind you. Let out any groans that you need to. Give yourself a moment. Good, and then find your way down to your back. We're setting up bridge pose first. Bring a bend into your knees. Make sure knees and feet are hip distance apart. Bring your middle fingers to the back of your heels. Inhale, lift your hips up. Hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands and roll your shoulder blades underneath your back. Press down into your feet to lift your hips higher. We're only doing 1 round today, but for 6 cycles of breath. So if you want full wheel, you're more than welcome to go there. Let's breathe together for 5. Inhale. Exhale. Fully in. Fully out. 4. 3. Go higher. 2. 1. All the way up. Release the bind and roll down vertebra by vertebra to your spine. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Supine twist. Move your hips to the right and drop your knees over to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder if your neck is okay with it. And the key here is the breath. Try to fill both your diaphragm and your lungs as much as you can. And as you exhale, let everything go. Deepen your breath. Last 2. One. Bring it back to center and counter stretch. Move your hips to the left, drop your knees to the right. Breathe in fully, all the way out. Deepen your breath. Deeper for 4. Last 2. 1. Inhale, gaze and legs back to center. Counter stretch. Yogi playtime for 2 minutes. If there's anything else that your body's asking for, go ahead and find it. I'm usually a big fan of shoulder stand, but you're welcome to do whatever feels right in your body. And whenever you're ready for Shavasana, get comfy.
Take 3 cleansing breaths together. Breathe as deep as you can in through your nose. Out of your mouth. Again, fully in. Fully out. Last round all the way in. 3 sips of air. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 5, 3, 2, exhale out. Just let your breath be however it wants to be. Bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your belly. And start to deepen your breath. Bring gentle movement into your fingers and toes, your hands and feet, your arms and legs. And take a stretch for the front and back of the room like you're just waking up. And hug your knees into your chest. Roll to your favorite side and just allow your bottom arm to act as a pillow for your head. Find 2 cleansing breaths. As deep as you can. And slowly find your way into a seated position. We'll close our practice tonight to 1 round of Om. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Draw hands to heart center. Join in or just listen. Breathe in for Om. Thanks for making time for your practice tonight. Namaste. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening and rest of your week. This class is going to be subbed next week, I believe, by Aaron Wilson. Taylor and I are headed down to Miami. We're going to hang out on the beach for a little bit. It looks like it's going to be kind of windy, but, you know, it's sunshiny, and hopefully we'll still enjoy ourselves. Anyway, if you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. Look for a few workshops on the schedule. We have the Conscious Cannabis, that's on February 13th. Then I've got a breath workshop coming up on the 23rd. And disco yoga, there's going to be a disco flow and a disco hot. We'll bring disco lights and black lights, and it'll be a rootin' tootin' time. Cool. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Rootin' tootin'.
Thanks, Kendra. See you soon.